I knew I dropped the manual save. I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
And also because of that, the opening cutscene and shit is the same, because the opening cutscene and shit is the same. I'm just going to skip it. There's nothing of importance there. Now I can't, do as overpowered of shit, but because I do have the succubus, you are at least constantly regaining health, and there's that. When he shoots the regular fireballs, you can just break them with whatever your weapon is, if it can hit them with the arc, but I have infinite magic, so it's just literally hit him once and then just sit there in the air.
Bring it on, bitch.
Though, because I don't have the, insane bullshit of Headhunter, this will take a minute, and that's why the exact point the 3 souls that I equipped, the exact point you need to equip them, a lot of people argue over. Some people say you need to equip them when you enter the boss fight, to begin with. Some people say it's when you beat Grant's second form, so I could possibly be using the Headhunter and shit to, trivialize this first form, but the thing is, I don't know, what the exact time is, so that's why I just tend to do the safer strategy of the literally getting them all, just in the beginning. I say that, but it's the other thing rolling back in his text.
Yes.
I can't believe it. How did you come to possess those powers? That line is actually different, so I believe the trigger is not beating his second form, it is beating his first form. So you could enter with other shit, and if you're aware what his health is and the amount of damage you're doing, get him really low, swap in the middle of the fight, and then kill him with the 3 others, because he says, how did you come to possess those powers? What do you mean by those powers? I'm Dracula, and you're not the one. I'm doing 69 damage there. Oh, damn it, that's amazing.
63. It's not a 9.
Oh, damn it.
Sorry, Garson. It's not a 9.
Motherfucker. It's just best
Literally, if you're doing that, just duck! And when the lightning thing appears, move. No, literally, let it appear and just duck and just swing. You always hit. It'll shoot. So that you never
literally just stay near effectively the left and right of this, and you just keep ducking to dodge the hands, because the swing of the one weapon is so wide you can just hit it. No, this cannot be. Does this mean that I'm not Dracula? And then now that we've done everything correctly, what's this? What? Something is entering. No, please stop. No! Oh. Finally, I clearly understand everything. I am Dracula. Oh, when Aria does it, it's the best game in the series, but when Lords of Shadow does it, it's bad and stupid and everyone hates it. I see how it is, Internet. This is like a bad joke. Calling out, I know you're here. Why did you force me to awaken? I was just fine as I was. Yes, you weren't supposed to come to the castle in the first place. Then why did you make me come here? Your soul and Dracula's magical powers are one and the same. No matter what we did, this day was destined to come. That being so, I decided to awaken you where I could use my powers. Huh? Oh, what do you mean? I don't understand. Because you are now the one with him. An evil spirit must be flowing into you. Yes, It's not too long ago, and it's still slowly killing.
Yeah, no, slowly filling me out. Not still. That wasn't it.
I'm doing all that I can to keep from being consumed by it. Once you have finished absorbing all of his power, it will be yours. You will then become the evil Count. I do not want to let that happen. Neither do I. I know that's why I chose the dangerous route. The dangerous route? Or route? I don't care. The evil in this spirit comes from those who seek chaos and destruction. So we need to cut off the source of the chaos influencing the spirit. Is that possible? This castle is a product of Dracula's magic. It's a spiritual world. My power is...
No, my point.
My point is a stream of chaos exists within the castle as well. There is a place where only you, Dracula, can go. That's where the chaos is. I'll go. I'm not afraid, but what do I do once I get there? You'll have to stop it using your own strength. You are already succeeded. I'm in reaching the throne. I'm sure you can do it. If it will take me myself again, I'll do whatever it takes. As long as my powers continue to affect this place, the flow of evil spirit into you will be slowed down. Go quickly. You don't actually have a timer. This is all narrative. I'm going. I appreciate the help. So yeah, we're Dracula now. It just changes our portrait. We're slightly more evil now. I kind of wish once that happened, you got like a small stat bump or something. And then, like, you then get a Black Panther, and after Black Panther, you can get the armor. I've been wearing the Dracula's tunic. Someone might say, oh, but you've been wearing the Dracula's tunic. Yes, but you picked up the Aurochs tunic, the Auroch suit before this. That's why I didn't take it off, and that goes to what I was saying, like, a tiny bit, basically, ago, which was the... If you're aware of shit, this game's story kind of, sort of, like, slaps you in the face, where if you find those books at a good time because of the cryptic hints they give and you put together, you know, like you said, the 3 powers you need to awaken Dracula's power is Succubus, which would basically be lifesteal, the ability to turn into a bat, and fire. Because Dracula always fights with fireballs, which is why which is why his, you know, attack, his balls was the design where it's like, where the fuck is the Black Panther? Where the fuck is that? It's a blue soul, so I keep going over it like a buffoon. Because I know for a fact it's one of the blue... Oh, there it is. It's the ability to zoom, and this normally takes magic, so this is one of those, like... And this is why I kept the One Ring on. A lot of people are annoyed that this doesn't carry over. The reason it doesn't, because it's the zoomy soul. Your momentum carries. Because your momentum carries, you could actually, if you had this before flying armor and shit, you could
break the shit out of the game, yeah.
You could do some sequence breaking. So, yeah, we're Dracula, but like I said, everyone knows this. This is one of those facts, like, besides the whole 2035 in, like, a solar eclipse, this is the other fact of the game, is that you're a reincarnation of Dracula. Wrong button. And now at this point, this is the point they want you to clean up, but as you can see, we have everything. The actual progression we need to do is get to those top areas and shit, because we'd have to go back to the floating garden, so I'm going to go over, fill in that one piece of the map, and then properly, you know, actually move on. Ow.
becoming Dracula should have given you cool shit.
Okay, to be fair, once you, like, well, becoming Dracula technically doesn't do it other than the story progressing forward. Like I said, once you do get the whole, you learn your Dracula, that's when you get the... That's when you get the Dracula's Tunic, which is the best armor in the game, which is why the Death Robe on New Game Plus, because, well, I think the Death Robe on New Game Plus has one better stat than Dracula's Tunic, but like but much like the one sword, it's one of those, yeah, this might give a single stat as a better stat, but this is just better all around, because this gives you more smaller bonuses as opposed to one, like, big bonus in something. So it's, again, why would you give me this after I beat in the game? And that's the other thing, if it's not like the Dracula Tunic is some obscure, like, hidden secret or whatever, where, oh, it's in this, like, cryptic, hidden wall where you need, like, a specific soul to get in this wall or something else specific. No, it's just, you just get to this point in the game's story. It's in the same room as the Black Panther soul, which now, to be fair, you technically don't have to go into that room, but video game logic says, I just beat the boss, I'm going to go into the room after the boss.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have the map. Oh, look, it's actually brought me back to the Flying Gardens. Good. Good, I can fill in the map and then go through this area in a convoluted ass way to properly move on. Because like I said, there's a portion... Oh, actually, this is a funny thing. I think this is the area I need for plot progression, but I want to fill in the other portion of the map, so I'm not going to immediately do this yet.
Should have become Dracula and gained cool stuff.
Well, like I said, you technically do gain cool stuff as the gaining the... Oh, there's... Oh. Okay, good. I was going to say, because I had noticed I didn't have that. That's one... Oh, that's, I don't remember... Wait, I believe down is plot, because I think down... Yeah, down is plot. This is a save point. I had a rant awaiting in the wings, but I was going to wait until I got there, and then getting there, unless I just got fucking lucky, which is one of those I have no idea. So we're going to do the updating save. Basically, like I said, you have the three, you know, the red, blue, and yellow are the three main souls. You then have a fourth soul type in gray souls, which are the plot progression ones. You then have, some people consider this a gray soul, but if you look on the, like, in-game, it's considered a green soul. That enemy is the kicker skeleton, because it's a common rider reference. That's why it drops ancient bell, and he gives you a dive kick. It gives you a dive kick, which again, the reason the game takes you,
high kick.
It's all a common rider reference. So basically, gives you a dive kick. That enemy, if you look at it, has a scarf. The other thing, because it's a skeleton, the villains in Common Rider are, I believe, skeleton theme. So that's the reference here. It's lost on us stupid Americans. That's the one, like, non-mandatory soul you need to recollect, because due to you actually being able to, because it's down and jump, you'll notice again I have the diagonal. Because I have the diagonal, and also I just got lucky because I've been killing that enemy a few times and I haven't been getting them. Oh, that is fucking amazing. That is one of those I love when you just get shit like that, where I get this first try because that's the one thing you need for progression and shit. So yeah, due to this fact, we're gonna move on then. And I need to... I can go back to playing the game correctly.
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how many of you knew about the plot twist that Soma was Dracula before you actually played the game? a lot of people have brought up that the plot twist was so well known that they had never played the game, but they knew about that specific part of the story, because that part of the story is debatably the most iconic part of the game. It turns out Salma is Dracula, and that plot twist became incredibly well known. So I would love to know if any of you knew about that plot twist before you actually played the game. Because while this game is not the most talked about, this game is still talked about enough where this is one of the more well-known plot points in the game, and this specific plot point goes down in history as one of those plot points that you just know about. If you see people talking about games, it's not as iconic as Aerith getting stabbed and dying in Final Fantasy VII, but it's that type of thing. Something incredibly well known that persists even if you never played the game. You know this one specific part of the story. And in this specific case, the plot twist is Salma was Dracula. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.